Good morning. My name is John Clements. I'm pleased to be here to present to you the results of the master plan studies that we've been conducting over the last few months with your master planning and building committee. The master planning process takes 5 steps: goals, information gathering, analysis, programming, and planning. After we had conducted the information gathering, where we contacted as many people as we could and received results of the surveys, we then helped the building committee formulate the goals for the project. And they include: increase the seating capacity of the church, enhance the liturgical experience in the church, provide the appropriate facilities to support the ministries and enrichment activities of a parish of this size, provide facilities for the administration space to support a parish of this size, renovate existing buildings that are to remain to incorporate modern technology systems, create a safe environment for vehicular and pedestrian circulation, solve the parking problems, and provide an aesthetically and functionally unified campus. So essentially, from now on, everything we do in the improvement of facilities need to meet these goals. The information gathering phase, where we get to know you, consisted in sending out questionnaires to the ministries and to the organizations that are functioning on campus, sending a questionnaire to the master planning committee. We conducted personal interviews with all of the staff, and we sent out a survey to the entire congregation. So we gave everybody an opportunity to give us an idea of what they thought needed to be considered. The results of the survey are as follows. The first question had to do with parish characteristics. We asked you to rank them in order of importance. The ranking that you gave us started with number 1, welcoming, followed by liturgical, sense of community, traditional, convenience, stewardship, multi-generational, multicultural, contemporary, and natural. The second question, we asked you to rank programs in order of importance. Number 1 by far was religious education. And like in any Catholic parish I've ever surveyed, religious education is always number 1. That was followed by spiritual direction, family life ministry, youth ministry, adult education, outreach, young adults, school, RCIA, and Mother's Day Out. The third question, we asked you to consider the condition of your existing buildings and rank the parish improvements in order of importance. Number 1 by far was expand the church. That was followed by parking. Then renovate the parish hall, expand the youth space, expand classrooms, renovate the rectory, expand meeting space, build a new church, gymnasium, and expand administrative offices. At the same time, we were looking at your existing property of 13 acres to see what the potential for development was. We needed to assess how big a church this property can support. We can always build a very large church, but if we can't provide enough parking to support it, then it doesn't do you any good. So we've established that for this property, we can develop a church somewhere between 1,300 and 1,400 seats and still have sufficient parking. We also looked at the square footage of every existing room that you have to determine which rooms were overutilized and which ones were underutilized. We took the committee on a virtual field trip of about 20 other Catholic churches so that they could compare what other churches are doing. And that way I can hear from them what they like and what they don't like. We conducted an analysis of the liturgical design of your existing building to see how we could improve the liturgical experience. And we looked at seating options for the existing church. Then we take all of this information to produce the programming document. And this includes a listing of all the user needs, the code constraints that will affect the development of the property, and results in a proposed square footage. So we get a list of every single room that you might need over the next 20 years. With that, we can develop a budget of what it would cost to build that or renovate that. Then once we have the complete project budget, we help the committee determine the phasing No church we've ever worked with can build everything at once. You have to break it down into pieces depending on what's most important to accomplish first. So we've done that, and from that, we can propose the final phasing and how this church can continue to grow. We then conducted the planning studies. We developed concept designs for how you could organize the campus. This resulted in 14 different schemes that we proposed to the committee, and they have selected actually 2. This master plan results in a phase 1 development that addresses your primary needs, followed by 2 potential master plans that at this point we have not decided which one will be considered, but we're proposing both of you today so we can get your opinion.